Okay, everybody, welcome back. About to start our next match. We have Brady Golan from Castor, Alberta, and Joe Spence from Calgary. Both players are in the losers bracket. The loser, I believe, will be 5th, 6th, and the winner will advance to 4th. We still have 2 matches in progress. Pardon me. Jason Klatt actually defeated Edwin Salinas. So the winner's final would be Klatt versus Holm. But we still have 1 match in progress from the previous round, which is January Cruz and Eric Vargas. They are 6-6. Those who haven't been following, this is a race to 9. We're playing 10 ball. We are playing the 3 foul rule, winner breaks, magic racks, winner rocks, and early 10s count, although the 10 on the break does not. There's Joe Spence to break game number 1. Looks like he's going to come up dry. So that brings Brady Golan to the table. Like I said, he's from Castor, Alberta originally. He spent many, many years living in Kelowna. And now he's back in Castor. He's a couple-time Canadian champion. I believe Brady is about 63 years of age. And he's in stroke. He just won the tournament at Leather Pocket a couple months ago. Joe Spence, meanwhile, is in his early 30s, I believe. He lives in Calgary. He also spends a lot of his year in Kelowna. He works at a business where they organize the floats around in the lake between Kelowna and Penticton. Between Okanagan Lake and Lake Skaha. So that's a fun summer getaway for any of you who are out that way. As I said, Joe Spence just lost to Stephen Holm on the winner's side. But Brady's the horse that's been running. He's played a few matches, I think 4 matches on the losers bracket to get to this stage. It's a bit of a tricky lie of balls here because the 3 ball is kind of tucked away in the upper right-hand corner. He's trying to hit the gap. I think he got there. I believe he got right into the gap between the 7 and the 5. Because he's looking at the path out now to land on the 4. Okay, he did not want to run into the 9, and he's a little out of line now. He's still got a shot on the 4. But it's a bit thinner than he wanted. I think he wanted to miss the 9 and play the 4 in the side, and then go 3 rails for position on the 5. Now this shot's a little finicky. And he may have to play it with a little high and inside and go back and forth twice across the table. It's not too bad. He did well. It's a big shot here in the first game. You want to get off to a good start. Made the ball. He's on the 6. It's another dicey little shot. I'm going to play with high left and go around the 8. Bring the cue ball back into the left middle of the table for the shot on the 7. Easy shot to overcut, actually. That's pretty good. Okay, so perfect on the 10. This is for game number 1. Nice. Good out there.
Joe, using this one too, I think.
I guess another dry break. No shot on the 1 for Golan, though. Nice safety. Very nice. Froze him to that 5 ball. What's the path here? Around the 4? And 2 rails to hit the 1? There's actually the kick jump, but, well, I don't even think that's there because, of course, he's right-handed. If you were left-handed, that might be a play. Okay, looks like he's gonna try and go around the backside of the 4. Well, it was a hell of an effort. That was a tough lie. Tough kick. So now the ball in hand for Brady. So ideally, you'd like to go around the 2 here for position in the same pocket. Just got to judge this carefully. Like that. And that really was possibly the key shot in this rack. If he ends up straight on... We have a lot of gremlins this week. But anyways, if he ends up straight on the 3, then he's going to have to short side for the 4. So he's trying to leave himself a little angle, I think, so that he can play the 3 and the 4 in the same pocket. Underhit it just slightly. Now the cue ball is... the 4 is still makeable, but the cue ball is going to be a little traveling pretty fast here after it makes the 4. He's trying to work out the path that it's going to go on. Wants to miss all these balls and come out on the left side of the table. Missed the 4. Oh, he's playing with inside. That was an interesting choice of shot. Man. There's some guys in the back having a great time playing ping pong. Okay, Brady got a bit of a roll. The 4 ran a little safe. Now Spence is just working out this sort of standard kind of like half ball kick. Yeah, you call it in the side, but you'd like to miss the pocket. Well, obviously you'd like to make it, but if you properly executed, you kick the 4 1 rail under the 9-10. Oh, he hit way thinner on the 4 than I think he meant to. Which gives Brady chance number 2. Overcut it. Is he going to get another roll? Possibly. This is a nice kick here. Very well done. He executed that shot almost exactly the way he meant to. he was trying to hit that ball thicker. Gonna give up a shot. Now the problem becomes the 6. And he got straight on the 5, so I don't know if he can get anywhere productive on the 6, short of playing for a safety. I think his plan was to come back and play for the bank. But it seems like the 8 might be blocking the bank. Regardless, he does not have that, so... Can you just lay him on the 8? Playing all fouls, can't touch the 10. Or is he going to bank the 6 up table? Well, his plan was to do that and also to use the 8 as a blocker, but I think he left a shot. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, needs a bounce. Needs a bounce. Oh, he's desperate to get that ball out there, but I don't know if he's got a full shot on the 7. Maybe. Actually, I think he just got there. These are big moments early in a match. Oh, I'm told that January Cruz defeated Eric Vargas. That's a bit of an upset. It was a long match. Just wait until he makes the 10. So this 10 to level at 1-1. Okay.
Yeah, you're up right now, okay? We're kind of behind. You're playing, what was it, 9-6, right?
Edwin? Yeah, 9-6.
Yeah, we're going to put you on 9.
9, okay.
Table 9, John Cruz and Edwin Salinas. John Ray and Edwin on table 9.
Here.
How do you change the table then? Because it still shows 7.
I got a plan here.
It shouldn't even show 7 as an option, which is crazy. Like,
But we have to close 7.
Well, no, there's a match on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. No, it's just so weird. Yeah. Table 9, good, yeah. You just hit the schedule? Is that what you do?
I think we'll do is...
No, don't even assign it.
Wow.
Doesn't let you do it. I don't get it, man. They're gonna get a text message and they don't do that. That's all I'm saying. I thought you hit schedule.
Get it.
That's what you hit. You're missing your match. It's okay.
Oh.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay, another dry break, 3 in a row. This table's a little more messy. I can't tell how tied up the 4 is. The 6 is in a, or that's the 8, pardon me, is in an awkward spot. Well, the 7 being close to the 8 might make that a little bit easier down there. This is the immediate problem, is the 4. If the 4 goes in the side, then it's not too much of a problem, but he doesn't want to really move the 5 very far. Okay, so now he's got a stop shot to get from the 4 to the 5. However, I don't think he can get straight on the 5. So he's going to be going into those balls, and the 6 is up table, up here where he's shooting from. So it's kind of a bit of a problem. Okay, so he's got the shot on the 5 in the lower right, but the cue ball is going to be running into the 10 and then probably into multiple balls after that. So he's trying to puzzle out what exactly will this ball do after it collides with the cluster. And he's got to make sure that he doesn't touch the 6. He's going to grab an extension. Okay, he worked it out well. Still a little touchy because he's got to land on the 7. Middle of the table would be pretty much the target we'd be looking at here, I think. Looks like he got there. Okay, 2-1 for Spence. For those who might want to pop in and watch some of these matches in person, I can tell you that our bartender makes an excellent spicy Caesar, which is a very nice drink for this morning. I'm enjoying it tremendously. Two ball. It's in. I believe he snuck her on the one, though. We called it. So he's going rail first and trying to nip the one in. I was going to say, I would have been surprised if he got positioned playing that shot, but he would have had it had he made the one. But he didn't leave the one for Brady. Brady, I think, just called the cross corner. Yeah, I'm not sure that bank was on, but he didn't have much. Under hit it. Under drew it, I should say. Still got a shot, and he still got a position route. It's not quite what he wanted. He wanted to be about 1.5 inches closer to the 8-ball with the cue ball so that he could just stun off the left-hand cushion and go towards the 6 in the middle. Now he's going to have to go inside English and 2 cushions for this 6. Just a little short. See, he's got a nice back cut angle on the 6 now. Missed it. Is he going to get a roll? He sure is. Brady's considering the jump. It's pretty close to the 8. These can be some big moments in pool matches. But you can't dwell on it. If you let it get to you, then it will. Okay, he's kicking and playing the kick bank on the 6. He's going to slug this, I would think. No, it was a tough position. There wasn't a lot of good things that could happen. Well, you don't often get away with misses at this level at 10 ball, but he got away with that one. And now the score is 3-1 for Joe Spence. For those interested, we got a side game happening. That's not it, but we have a side game happening. It's Jonathan Sampson and Dexter Yanis are playing for a cup of coffee. That'd be interesting. Yet another dry break. It's interesting. So few dry breaks, and yet almost every one this match so far has been. Fortunately, Brady does have a shot on the 1, but the 2 is tucked away. And I guess you got to make a decision. Are you going to try and get on it, or are you going to play position for the safety? Because if you try and soft spin this in, go down towards the 2. Okay, he elected plan A, which is basically either play for this bank or play for a safety. The bank is there, he called it. He's going to have to watch, because he needs position on the 3, so he's basically going to have to keep the cue ball. All right, that's pretty good. I was thinking, okay, he had more angle in the bank than I thought, because I thought maybe he would sort of stick the cue ball on the right-hand side to hold for the 3. He went around into the open part of the table, and he's on the 3. But it's a little tricky to get on the 4 here. I think he could go with inside and go 3 rails towards the 4 that direction, and it's going to take a lot of inside. Like so. Needs it to slow up. Okay, went a little too far. No shot. He's called the cross corner. Well, that one I'm not so sure about. Didn't like it. Would have been a beautiful shot if it had worked. Excuse me. All right, he's a little thin on this 9. It's a pretty good place to be, actually. You got a lot of options when you got more angle. So he's going forward 3 cushions around with some inside. That will be very effective. So this is for a 4-1 lead. There we go. Well, another dry break. And this time Brady has no shot. And usually, when you are snookered after your opponent's break, or even after your own break, you are going to take the worst of it. Because if you push out, you leave him in a spot that's too easy, well, he'll just take it. And if you leave him in a spot that's too difficult, he'll just give it back to you. This is an example. I feel like Spence will take this and try and drop him in behind the 2. And yet, that might be an error, actually. I think he was trying to miss the 3 with the 1 ball. And he does have a shot on the 1. He's a little straight. He needs to try and get the cue ball out of there. And that was the problem. No, that's not what he wanted. He's calling the 2 in the side. Playing a kick to hit it full. It's a pretty good kick. Funny thing is, it went so close to the side that he might have left a shot. Pretty small margins here right now. I do not think Spence can hit the 2, but he has what I would judge is a fairly workable jump shot. The cue ball is close to the 8. He's going for the jump cue. Or maybe he's not. So now ball in hand for Brady. Okay, the 3 passes the 7 in the upper right. The 5 is a slight problem. Okay, he chose to play the 3 in the upper left, which is fine. This is under hit or over hit. Because the 5 is still a problem. It doesn't pass the 7 and it doesn't pass the 8. He's pretty thin on this 4 to either the side or the corner. He called the side, I think. Made it. And now where's the cue ball going to go? Not quite where he wanted. He does have a bank on the 5. He's got a safety in behind the 8. That's probably the play. Drop him in behind the 8. Did he get there? I'm not so sure. If he did, he only just got there. Joe might be looking at it spinning around. Loading it up with, this case would be right English, and just spinning the 5 in to the side. Did it, and the cue ball I think he's okay. I think he has a shot at the 6. Shot. And 5-1. Spence is kind of doing to Brady what Holm did to him. Right from the middle of the table. Does cue ball get away from him slightly? He's okay. I think he just clip the 2 in, go around the 4 and the 8, and leave an angle on the 3 to get back up around the table for the 4. It's a little tricky, but it's very workable. Looks pretty good. He doesn't have quite enough angle, I don't think, to go to the left-hand side of the table, but he could play some inside and stay to the right of the 8 to make the 4. Really, anywhere on the right-hand cushion would be fine. I think he's lining this up with some inside English. Missed it. That's possibly because of using the inside English that caused him to miss. Now Brady desperately needs this game, and this is a tricky little position shot in and of itself. This is a little firm, I think. Yep. He called it. Means he's going to try and get around the 8. And try and spin this in. That's what he tried. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. I don't think Spence was expecting to get a good shot back at the table again so quickly. But he's going to get a great chance to go to 6-1. Went a little far. Should still make it, but it's marginally more difficult by being on the cushion. And he got it. 6-1 for Joe Spence. Well, another game where he made a ball, but he missed the first shot. Once again, it's complicated. You have to make the 1, have the cue ball go into the 5 to 9, and somehow get a shot. Okay, that's not his plan. His plan is to play for the 2-5 combination. But you got to control the 2 here. And he's got a shot. He'll take it. Okay, got it. Got the 2. Okay, he's in prime position now. Okay. Kind of stops the bleeding. 6-2. It was a good out. And they've called for a break. We're going to take a break as well, and we'll be right back. Yep. Okay, we're back. Dry break from Brady Golan, I believe. Shot for Joe Spence. Not to the left-hand corner, but he has one to the right-hand corner. I mean, could play safe also. Okay, well, the dry break is going to punish Brady Golan. He's going to go down 7-3. It looks like this is pretty workable. A little short on the 10. But in it goes, and it is 7-2 for Joe Spence. Okay, there's both the upper two balls hit the side pockets. This is the break you dream of. It's a little thin on the one. Can he hold it? He could soft spin it in with low left and bounce the cue ball towards the two. Or he could hit it firm and go up and down. There's some traffic to deal with. It's a long reach. He's bridging over top of the 8 ball underneath his body. Okay, this might work out because he's going to get a shot on the 2 in the same pocket as the 1. That's not too bad. It's wide. Okay, we've got a twist. However, Brady is hooked. And I don't know that a jump cue does him much good because he's got a... He could jump to hit the 2, but it's hard to make unless you kind of like double kiss it in or something. He may have to just kick it one rail and play to make it. No choice. I don't know. Yep, that's what he's got to do. So you got to work out your geometry. Wow, it was a good effort. Wow. That's a knife to the heart on a shot like that. That's pool. It's cruel sometimes. That cue ball is slightly not away from where he wants it. He was looking for a bounce. The 3 is still makeable. The position on the 4 is still there, but he's frozen. Well, not frozen to the cushion, but he's right on the cushion. And all he can do is roll this 3 in. Ooh, he hit it just good enough to make it. All right, no sense playing position since you already have it. Just shoot the stop shot and take the 6 on the side. I believe you can follow one rail across for the 7 in the lower left. And this will put Joe Spence on the hill. Now it's 8-2. And you can't deny the fact that Spence has had a couple of good rolls in the situations where he's missed a ball. He's got away with at least 3 of those, and Brady's been punished massively for his mistakes. And that's the difference. Okay, a dry break, and here's Brady's last chance. Probably. He can make the 1. Cue ball should run into the 9, and he should get position on the 2. But he can't hit it too firm. Problem number 2 is if he makes the 1 and he hits the 9, he's going to have a thin cut on the 2, and the cue ball might be a little hard to control from that. He'll take this. And the key is he cannot snooker himself with the 8. He's got to just bunt this in. That's well done. And the 5 is a bit of a marginal problem also. Just got to avoid the traffic to get on the 5. So he's going all the way up for the 4. By being closer to it, it gives him the ability to have a little bit more control on this shot. Which he's coming back, but I kind of like going over by the side pocket on the right side. Okay, but the reason he likes this is because now it's a natural 2-rail pass towards the 6. I can't really argue with that, and that was afforded by the fact that he got straight on the 4. So, playing a few shots ahead there, which is always a good idea when you play pool. Especially rotation pool. Stroke still looks smooth. Now if the 8 passes the 9, that would be convenient. He would just more or less roll this in and then shoot the 8 and 9 in the same pocket. Clearly it doesn't. He's played for the 8 in the lower left. Okay, 8-3. He's not dead yet. Dry break. No definitive problems. I guess the 5 is a bit of a problem. Let's see how he handles it. And if he handles it. This will win the match for Spence if he's able to get out here. Problem number 1, get on the 2. Okay, now comes the work.
I couldn't get out.
So 3 in the side and kind of stun the cue ball to the right-hand side cushion. If he can get over about the middle diamond on that lower right-hand side cushion, I think that's going to win the match. And he's made a mistake. He's missed the 3. Did he think exactly what I said? Anytime you lose focus, that's what can make you miss.
White berries.
Just got a shot. And he almost got out of line, but he's okay. Now, where are you playing position on this 5? Honestly, he could just play it with some speed and play for the 5 in the same pocket as the 4. He's trying to land on the 5 in the upper left, and I do not think he got there.
Thank you so much.
May still have a safety, actually. I don't know. There actually is a safety where you hit the 5 super thin but firm, cut it above the 9 to the side rail and backed up, and then the cue ball 3 rails around. There's no kiss on this shot. It's not exactly easy. Okay, I think he just called the bank to the lower right. Well, he was in a desperate spot. He didn't have much.
11 years of trauma. So he used to make me tea in the morning. I'm drinking the tea and everything. And then I don't know, I feel like instead, because I saw something he put a note on the tea. So he was taking a picture. He says, then later in the day, I forgot what else is later in the day. I was cutting tree branches out of the garden and stuff. And so, like, I was hot, I was tired, and I asked me to make water, so he brings me back smoking water bottle. And I go down and take a drink, and it's spraying all over everything, like creating pressure on the bottom. Keep getting the bottom of the thing.
Okay, just rolled it in and accepted the cut shot on the 6. Planning, I presume, to go back and forth across. Looks pretty good. Now back to where the cue ball is now. I don't know. Well, maybe the 9 goes in both side pockets, but yeah, he's trying to get back to where he was. This looks pretty good. So just the 10 to run out a 9-3 winner. This will advance to 4th place. Got it. That match is over. Brady Golan will finish 5-6. It was a great run by him. And we're going to stop this stream and we will start it up when the next match comes. That'll be Stephen Holm and Jason Klatt in about 15 minutes.